What's up, everyone? Secret Agent Cowboy Goose here, and I'm bringing you the next episode of DASHCAST. We've got the cycle recap, we've got the cycle highlights, we've got the players of the cycle, and then we've got an awesome discussion on Cycle 2, and we've got the Dash League Gamer House, and that's not all. We're going to be checking out some awesome memes that you guys have been creating. So stay tuned for DASHCAST. I'm going to continue my secret mission. All right. We've got the Cycle 1 recap here. A lot of great games, and we're going to do a short recap. So we've got Icon getting the win over Grit. We've got TBDI getting the win over Hacks. Hard getting the win over Ace. Then Fire getting the win over Ace. We've got DG with a 3-1 victory over Viking. Then we've got Thug with a 2-0 win over Sky. We've got Jester with a 2-0 win over TBDI. And Mex with a 3-1 victory over Hope. We've got Limbo taking the win over Hacks. Then we've got Icon with a win over Emerald. We've got Acolyte getting the win over Viking. And Wrecked with a 2-0 win over Wolf. We've got Sky taking the win over Pew. And Thug taking the win over Pew. Then we've got Hope getting the win versus Emerald 2-1. And then unfortunately we have a forfeit of Ascent versus Rook. We've got Hard getting the win over Fire. We've got Hard 2 getting the win over Swa. Then we've got Hard 2 again getting the win over Emu. We've got Life taking the win versus Southern Cross. And we've got Limbo getting the win versus Jester. Then we've got Acolyte getting the win over DG. We've got Rook and Southern Cross. It says tie here, but Southern Cross did win in double control point. We've got Fam versus Grit. Fam gets the win. Then Fam comes back and gets the win over Mex. Then unfortunately we do have another forfeit by Ascent, giving Wolf the win. Then we've got Life beating Wrecked. And then finally we've got Swa beating Emu. So those are all your matches for Cycle 1. And now on to the highlights. All right, here's your cycle highlights for Cycle 1. First off, we got Propaganda getting some kills, pushing some buttons, and helping her team push up towards B.
Grabs B again, but I wonder if Limbo sends all 5 to B.
Then we've got all of Jester putting in some teamwork here to get this overtime and to get the checkpoint.
There's another overtime.
Then we've got Nickel Monster with some post-checkpoint rockets. Goes on a nice little kill streak here. Then we've got Echo with a nice little kill streak here. Pre-checkpoint on Canyon. And now this highlight is from the weekend power tournament prior to Cycle 1. But you're going to see Grass here completely decimate the other team. and help give Gang the victory. Then we've got TT over on Hard 2, giving us a nice little combo here. And now we've got Aspie going on a nice kill streak. Then we've got some pre-match shenanigans. Tenacious Dave does not like Red getting too close. And now we've got a kill streak from Zoo and You. Right by their spawn. Not letting them move that cart at all. Now we've got Sugar showing off his awesome dashing skills. Now Satan Slayer holding down the cart versus Hacks. Grabbing some dash, grabbing some health, and then pushing up towards their spawn. Then we've got another Nickel Monster rocket highlight. A no-look behind the back kill with a rocket. Wow. Now we've got Oogie Boogie with a awesome flick shot. Now we've got another Aspie highlight, this time with some shocks. A no-look kill. Jumps down, jumps up, dances around, and then takes himself out but gets Zoo. Now we've got Vico with rockets in overtime, gets a nice double kill. And I think this is my favorite highlight right here. Dancing around, trying to hit the button. Realizes there's only one left, and then boom. Nice. And then finally we've got Oogie Boogie saying, this is my highlight. 138 kills. Insane. Those are your cycle highlights. Remember, if you have any highlights, please post them on the Discord under DASHCAST. Later.
Hello, Dash League. We have a returning segment from last season in Players of the Cycle. It was originally hosted by M-Dubs, but more or less how it works is every single cast will be taking a look at some of the players from each tier, Walker, Sprinter, and Dasher, and talking about some of their accomplishments, what they did, how their teams are doing, and more or less is kind of the gist of it. But to hop right in, we're going to be hopping over to the Walker tier. We have Lazy Boy, Captain of Mechs. And Mechs had a very interesting cycle. They had to play full games, so they played Payload, Dom, Control Point on every single map. And Lazy Boy played 5 of those, which, you know, a lot. And on every single map he played, he actually top scored and top killed over everybody, other teams, his own players, just absolutely dominated the game. And that led to him having a 1.96 KD. Mechs is 1-1, but they were incredibly close games, and I'm excited to see how they'll do during the rest of the season. Hopping over to another Walker team in Hard 2, we have Solgaman. I believe that's a Pokemon, but I don't know. But he has a very interesting playstyle, and I think one that's very underutilized in Dash League, especially in the higher ranks. And that is of an initiator. Usually what people tend to look for is like a disruptor, high kills, whatever. But what Solgaman does, and I think kind of a niche that I think could be filled more, is that of an initiator. So that's just high interactions. They're always getting there. They're leading the charge. They'll usually get a kill, but even if they don't, they'll always have a teammate to back them up. And that kind of showed on their game against Swua, where Solgaman went 73 and 86 on a Canyon, which is just massive in terms of interactions. If you go back and watch chat, you will see he's always on the front line. And even when he wasn't on the front lines fighting and just making a lot of space for his team and giving the room for his teammates to push up, he also got some pretty high cart time. It was like second or third, which normally when you have very high interactions, it tends to suffer on the cart and regular objective. But he managed to kind of strike a balance between both, which led to a very close win of 196 over the Canyon. And Hard2 going undefeated in this first cycle, going 4-0. Hopping over to Sprinter. I think this is not really a surprising pick, but we got Oogie on Limbo taking one of the spots here. So Limbo's currently 4-0, and they actually got moved up to Dasher because of a disband, but they also, completely ran Sprinter this cycle, with him getting 138 kills on Canyon. I don't think that's a record, but really, really close and pretty unprecedented. You only see one of those like once every 2 or 3 seasons. And on every single map he played that wasn't the Canyon, we got some top scored there, but he top killed on every single map he played, leading to a 4-0, 2.5 KD. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how Limbo and Oogie do in Dasher this cycle. Hopping over to the other Sprinter player, we got Echo. On a new team, Acolyte, but Echo's been around for a couple seasons. Just doing a great job. Played all 4 maps. They did. They had a 4-0 record. And yeah, I mean, she did a great job. It's a little bit hard to talk about because Echo didn't really... Normally with this, you have like a standout stat you look at. But Echo was just incredibly consistent top the board, always bringing his weight, always just helping Acolyte get the dubs and going 4-0. Hopping over to Dasher, I believe this person's been in here before, but I don't know. It's Sandman. Been around for a while, kind of one of the new top players. So Life 4-0 right now, probably best team in the game, arguably second. But so Life had to play Wrecked, which is by far the next best team after Life. And Sandman still put up great numbers against them. Top killed, at least for his team, and then also got some top scored. But also what he did is actually on the Quarry, is he had pretty good objective play with some captures and counters. Some other players got some good killing, but they kind of suffered in the score and objective department. Hopping over to Aluno, our final player for this cycle. Thug also the only other team in Dasher that I believe is 4-0. He top skilled every map and top scored in 3 that they played. And then he also got 79 kills on Canyon, which on both Canyons he played, which I don't know, it's kind of a fun fact. And their deaths were only different by 1. Yeah, I mean, Aluno's doing a great job. I think he's really kind of come into his own this cycle, or this season at least. He's been around for a while. And I'm really excited to see how Thug, this kind of newish old team, new players, but they've all been around for a while. But I'm really excited to see how Dasher turns out. Yeah. And that's going to be the end of the cycle. Goose, you can cut whatever, or you can cut whatever.
All right, well, welcome to the Dash League Gamer Hype House. In this first episode, I'm just going to give you an overview of the house, and then in the future episodes, we will actually get the Sims in here, the bots, I should say, to start living it up in this dream house. So on the first floor here, we've got this nice entryway, double staircase up. You know how it is. You only have the lavish living here. We've got the streaming room where we can stream all of our content. We got a piano, got a guitar in there. We've got to live it up. And then this next room is the Void. Please don't ask what goes on in the Void because I cannot say. Over on this side of the house, we've got this nice living room with some comfy couches, some artwork, and of course, all of the VR headsets with plenty of play space. We also have got the TV watching room with chairs for everybody, and up to 4 streams at one time. We've got a nice dining room, nice kitchen. Who's ever going to be cooking, they're going to have lots of space to do it. Out back, we've got a pool, we've got a hot tub, a basketball hoop, and plenty of room to expand the house in the future. And now let's go upstairs. Upstairs, we've got 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Plenty of room for all these bots to live. We also got a room up here that I am calling the club, where we can have a good time up here. So now that's kind of an overview of the house. If you have any suggestions on future expansion, please let me know. But like I said, we'll get the bots in here in the next episode to start living it up in the Dash League Gamer Hype House. Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed those cycle highlights, the cycle recap, and of course the players of the cycle. Well, here we are. And you see a new face who is, well, a new little picture that is joining us for full-time DashCast as a cast member. We've got Humbles in the house.
Yes-sirree.
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot, just kind of hanging out, doing whatever.
All right, and then we've got Lobstermaster and Lazarus with us again. So, Humbles, as is tradition, we've got to ask you the questions. So first of all, how did you get your name?
So that one dates back to high school. When I was in high school, I was in FFA, which for those of you who don't know is Future Farmers of America. I was a hick, get over it. My town had 3,500 people in it, so farming was just kind of a thing. But our FFA teacher liked to give everybody nicknames. He was like one of those sporty dads and played at golf. He played golf with his son, and they were big football fans. That type of person, right? Super energetic, super awesome. I loved him. His wife taught math. It was great. But he gave me the nickname Humble Trumbles at some point during high school, and it stuck not only in high school but followed me for the foreseeable future. It became my game tag on pretty much everything. And when I first started playing Hyperdash, I struggled to come up with a name that I wanted to keep around. And eventually I landed on Humble Trumbles, and it just kind of stuck. And now it's Humbles to shorten it up, which we'll get into, I'm sure, with the next question.
Awesome.
Quick question before we continue. Is it Humbles Trumbles or Humble Trumble or Humble
No.
Trumbles?
It's Humble Trumbles, so just the last part is pluralized. I called myself Humbles because it rhymed with my original name, and also I feel like calling yourself humble in game is just kind of like an ego thing. I was not trying to do that. So this was just a play on my old name. That's it.
And your little icon, HT.
I did. Yeah, I made that when I first joined the league, and I probably should remake it at some point because it looks horrific.
Hey, speaking of when you first joined the league, so what got you into League in the first place?
So I had seen the banners around when I first started playing back in 23, I think. Maybe it was 22. I don't know. I started playing a couple years ago, right? And I saw the banners around, and I've always wanted to get into esports, but I never thought I would make it in something like COD or, like Rainbow Six Siege. Like they've got these huge communities, and the skill ceiling is just super high. So I figured if I kind of applied myself to this game a little bit, I might be able to qualify. But because of that thought process, I didn't join League until I was like level 70. At which point I had made friends with Jaded, who at the time was Leclerc, and I had expressed to her like my want to join the League. She kept trying to get me into it, I kept putting it off. I finally hit level 70. I was like, I think I'm ready. And I joined, and it was like a slap in the face. All of that time was wasted. I could have gotten so much better if I had just joined when I started playing. But we're here now, and that's all that matters.
Sounds like something Dash League University would have been great for.
Yep. Yeah, tell me about it.
If only at the time. But the good thing is those banners work then. Wow, my voice just cracked. Oh my god. That was horrible.
The banners do work. It is nice to have an insider help you though. Shout out to Leclerc, now Jaded.
Yes, and funny enough, Jaded also got me into the game too, or into the league. I had been playing, and I heard her doing call-outs on a coast, and I was like, "Ooh, there's more to this game than I thought."
I was here before Jaded. I'm just cool like that.
Wait, so did you get Jaded into the game? Or into the
No.
league? Oh, okay.
Completely unrelated.
Oh, man, I thought there was a chain going on.
No.
Well, now we need to figure out who got Jaded into the game. Jaded, comment on this YouTube video so that we know
Yeah.
who got you into the game, and we can track back all the way to like alpha.
Who got who into the league? All right. Well, I guess we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes part of our discussion here. Then we'll get to some memes after that. But let's look at these matchups. Or actually, let's look at the tiers first, and then we'll go to the matchups. All right. So, a fancy GIF.
These are also some surprising tiers matchups. Who went down, who didn't. Speaking of who went down, who didn't. Limbo now in Dasher tier.
Yes, because another team disbanded.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say who dropped down, but no, Ascent unfortunately.
Somebody
disbanded.
dropped out of league.
It's okay.
They are now crawler rank, the sole participant.
Oh, but yeah, I think Limbo's the only team that switched tiers, unless I'm mistaken.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
And this is Limbo's first.
Else.
Yeah, and it's Limbo's first time in Dasher, which is amazing. It's great.
Being like almost a 6-season-old team.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So we're happy to see them back. And we've got Hard leading Sprinter, currently tied with Limbo as far as MMR goes, but leading Sprinter right now. So they went from Walker last season up to Sprinter and are currently leading, which is great.
Yeah.
Also tied with Acolyte.
Oh yeah, another team.
Three-way
I think
tie.
you mean a cult.
Oh yeah.
I think you mean a cult. All right.
Oh no.
You're trying to make that stick.
I learned
It will
this.
stick.
Hey.
It will stick. I will make it stick. I made a mistake, but the mistake was not actually a mistake because I meant it.
Because a cult is spelled with an O, not an A.
True.
Unless it's a cult, as in one of many.
Yeah.
And plus, I already made the graphic that says Acolyte, so.
No.
Yeah.
That's fine. It'll be like it'll like a behind the scenes thing. It's just it's
Easter
Acolyte
egg.
on paper, but their nickname is a cult.
Also, looking over on Dasher, Lobstermaster, third place.
No.
Third place.
Ugh, no.
Nice.
No, they.
What was your long and story journey to the third place of Dasher?
Long story journey? Well,
Yeah.
we have to start back about 4.5 billion years ago when the Earth was formed. Anyways,
when you were a wee little crustacean.
In a tavern. It started in a tavern a decade ago.
Okay, so we skip ahead to the formation of life, and humanity as we know it. But last season, Rook started out and finished in. It started out in Sprinter, but it finished in Sprinter, third place. So I was hoping to go for Sprinter finals this season, but looking how the tiers are tiering up, it's not looking like it's gonna happen. We did have a forfeit against Ascent, so that is where our one victory came from. But the match against Southern Cross was much better than I anticipated, much closer. So hopefully that'll give us some confidence in the future. But
I think you guys are gonna be fine. I think, in my personal actual opinion, I think you guys stand a decent chance at least staying in Dasher. If not, you will take Sprinter. No questions.
Oh yeah, if we drop down to Sprinter, I'm pretty confident we will take it. But that's dropping down is the problem.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have a huge lead here, so congrats on that, by the way.
25 whole points. Wow.
Big number. It's more than one for sure.
And
More than two.
It
What
looks
about
like
more than 3?
it looks like all of these these are all multiples of 25, or at least go up by 25.
Yeah.
Laz, can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, so when you play an equal team, the modifier on the SOP is 1. So it's always 1 times 25. So no matter, you will always gain 25 if you beat a team you're equal with.
Oh. So then throughout the season though, it'll change by more than 25 though, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this cycle you start seeing it change by more than 25.
Gotcha.
So what happens?
Clarify.
What's the process when you unequal teams face off?
So you play each other. Whoever wins loses 25. Or whoever loses 25 times their SOP multiplier, which that depends on how much MMR you have. So it might be 1.1, 1.2, or if it's like really even, it could be even like 2 or 3.
And what is SOP again?
Strength of opponent.
Ah, okay. Because SOP is
Yes. Yeah,
SOP,
you gotta put on your stops to get different numbers in 25.
Yeah.
To clarify a little bit though, the number of all of the points basically will stay the same, right? Like there will always be an equal amount of give and take, so we won't see like crazy numbers like 10,000 MMR by the end of the season.
Yeah. So however much a team gains, another team will lose. And the max,
Okay.
I believe, yeah. And so I forget what the max number is, but it equals out around somewhere of like, I don't even want to give a number because I feel like I would be making something up. But you can earn more than 25, but it maxes out and will eventually taper off.
Oh,
We also have something for, yeah.
When has making stuff up ever stopped you before?
I've turned a new leaf. It's 2025. I think the truth matters. It's important. As much as it bums me out, I think we gotta be honest sometimes.
All right, so I think are we ready to look at some matchups here?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Here we go. Matchups. Ooh, look at that fancy graphic.
Border is
made by the
so
lovely Raider Gator.
The border, amazing. The
border
color,
is nice.
top notch.
The color, the font choice.
The font choice. I actually really like that font choice for the Dash Sprinter Walker. Like that's whew.
It feels nice.
And this cycle is going to be Launchpad and Waterway, correct?
Yeah, you
Yes.
just saw it. Humbles. It was right there.
Launchpad and Waterway.
Yeah, it was right there. If you go back to the other graphic, rewind 10 seconds, you'll see Launchpad.
Okay.
Waterway.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll see it. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't read. I don't
There
read.
it is.
I'm illiterate.
There it is, right at the
Oh, hey
top.
guys, look. So it's Launchpad, Waterway. Just in case anybody else wasn't tracking, that is what we are playing today.
So many
Today.
numbers.
Yeah,
Today,
we're playing all our matches today. Everyone's playing all their matches today.
Oh,
The day this
no.
comes
God,
out.
could you imagine?
That'd be,
I
we
think
don't have
every
enough
European team would auto
casters.
forfeit.
We
for
don't have
now.
enough casters. And or we wouldn't have any casters.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We don't need casters. Casters are for the weak.
They're all AI casters. It's just the voice doing, like, can you
AI
believe this Dasher team is facing this Sprinter team?
Whoa. Numbers. People here.
Wait,
Places.
why would a Dasher team be facing a Sprinter team?
Okay, I'm just making stuff up. I am trying my
Numbers,
hardest.
Mason.
Why do you gotta be such a
The
buzzkill,
numbers.
Lobster?
I'm sorry. Let me mute for 5 minutes. Hopefully it'll be fixed by the time I'm
Should we
done.
put in timeout?
Yeah.
All right, so matchups. We've got. So, do any of these matchups like stick out to you? Which ones are you looking forward to, guys?
I'm looking forward to Rook v Life. I'm excited to see Lobster pick up rockets on Waterway because I'm going to make sure that he does that.
He?
Sorry, they. My apologies.
Yeah, all good.
You're gonna pick up rockets on Waterway.
Well,
Yep, I'm gonna try and commentate that match just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would love some rockets on Waterway.
Oh,
Only they
what
were good
about
weapons.
Rook v Sky?
Ooh. See,
Battle of the DASHCAST.
See, I'm excited to actually play the game. I had to work all last cycle, so was not able to participate. So I'm looking forward to getting in this match. And
Goose was in the gulag.
Battle of the DASHCAST X2 as Wolf takes on Sky.
ooh,
Yeah.
I don't want.
And
Oh
everyone's
wait.
playing each other but me.
We have
I'm hanging out down in Sprinter, and y'all are just kind of
Yeah.
doing your thing.
Unless a Dasher team faces a Sprinter team.
It could happen. The AI may force it. I don't know where I'm going. I got goose brain. All right. So actually though, I'm really looking forward to what was it? Oh, Hope and Swa. Love all those guys, and Swa is Hope is a new team too, but they were in 3v3. Swa is an entirely new team to League, so that's gonna be cool to watch them play Hope.
I did want to mention too, Goose. I tried to look into the meaning behind SWA. I cannot figure it out for the life of me.
Oh,
I've heard.
I already found it out. He messaged
Oh, did you?
me. Yeah, the captain messaged me. It's Strong Warriors of Ukraine.
Oh,
They're all
I
Ukrainian.
was so close.
Wait.
Close. I thought they were speaking Russian. Ah.
Where does the A come in?
Yeah.
I think. Well, there's an A in Ukraine, so I think that's.
What?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
It might be that, or I think I said this on the last DASHCAST. It might also just be a Latin alphabet transliteration of the Ukrainian,
Yeah.
and then like abbreviated. I'm just talking out my rear end right now, but like maybe that's the case.
Johnny from
Posterior.
SWA, if you're listening, we'll have you on DASHCAST. We'll do an interview sometime.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, then we've got what other ones were? What did
Cult versus TBDI should be pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean Acolyte.
Acolyte.
Oh great. No. No.
See, I said it was going to stick. I
Oh,
really
and
hope that TBDI is able to field the players for this one, because I know that we kind of had an issue with this last cycle between Jester and TBDI where they weren't able to, and it kind of ended up just being 30 minutes of sitting in lobby followed by a canyon. So I want to see them play, because I know they have the ability to just take on some of these teams in Sprinter, and I really want to see them do that.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And I mean, they have Dark Moon.
Yeah, Dark Moon, Recco,
Oh man, the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
and then also Doofus.
Man.
Oh my gosh. They're really putting the D in TBDI.
Well, I think they were both TBD originally, and then D switched from TBD to D.
That sounds correct.
That's a lot of D's.
A lot of D.
All right.
But yeah,
Okay.
Can we determine how many Ds there are?
2 technically. If you're looking at the numbers.
So back to matchups.
Viking. Oh, sorry, Humbles. Go for it.
Oh no, I was just gonna say our Jester's definitely gonna have a difficult time here. DG being the only Chinese-based team, and then Hacks being a European team, we're gonna have a lot of ping latency. It is not gonna be great. Not gonna be great for us. I know that DG is fairly used to playing on like European and American servers, just because that's like where the majority of the player base is.
Right.
And Hacks obviously being almost, if not a legacy team. Wait, that's the wrong term? They've been around forever. They've been around since like season 2. I'm gonna run with that. So they've probably been around. They've been around a while. So the people who are on that team have played plenty of maps that are outside of Europe. So they know what they're doing. As an American who's only been here since like season 5 or season 6, like I really don't have as much experience on some of these outside the US servers, and I know for me personally that puts a lot of strain on my gameplay. I don't know about the rest of my team, but it'll be an interesting watch.
Another match I'm looking forward to is Viking and Fire. Fire has been around forever, since season 2, I think Laz said. And Viking is a relatively new team, so looking forward to that matchup.
Oh, also Emu versus Emerald should be pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's kind of a similar situation with Fire and Viking. Emu's been around forever, and Emerald is new this season.
Awesome.
Excellent talk, guys.
Awesome, yeah.
Such great commentary. So good. So wow.
I think
I think we're going to see a lot of really good matches in Walker and Sprinter. I think
Yeah.
Dasher could be interesting, but we are seeing a lot of names that we already recognize. You know,
Yeah.
Life, Pew, Rook. Pew and Rook were both Sprinter last season, I believe, right?
Yes.
So that's great. I'm glad that they moved up, but we
And
recognize those
Sprinter last
names.
season.
They did win.
Yeah,
There were
that's
so
right.
many Walker teams this season. A lot of the Sprinter teams kind of got moved up by proxy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But all I'm getting at here is like we recognize a lot of the names in Dasher tiers. So while anything can happen, we also can kind of expect to see certain things from certain teams. I feel like it's going to be more exciting because of the uncertainty with some of these other teams in Sprinter and especially Walker. So that I'm putting my faith in Sprinter and Walker for this next cycle.
Yeah, but not only that, but we have one cycle of experience with them, so there's a little bit to go off of, but not a lot, which makes it even
True.
more interesting.
And I
Prove
do
that.
I do think it's
Go ahead, Goose.
amazing. I was gonna say I do think it's amazing how many new teams we have this year, or this season. And like not only that, it just like the amount of like talent that these new teams are bringing is great, and I love to see it, and I'm looking forward
Feel
to seeing
like-
all these matches.
I feel like that gets said every single season. It's like the Walker tier teams are up the game, and they're so much better than the last season. And it's like,
Well,
Yeah,
that's also-
I mean,
I know it's true, but like, can we just have
Yeah,
a
I mean-
note that says Walker teams are better this season?
yeah, but it's always been consistent. It's never gotten worse, I think. Well, just the whole league in general has gotten better over the years. I think
Yeah,
Dasher, like the very top of Dasher, might have evened out like season 4, but over the years, Sprinter and Walker kind of slowly started to catch up with Dasher.
Yeah, because
Slowly,
have you
but they're
ever
mechanized.
gone back and watched like the season 2, season 3 matches? Like
Oh my God, yes.
I'm like if I were to go back, I would have been like I could have topped Dasher back then.
I think this season with Walker, you know, we always say like it's awesome to see all these new teams, but it's not just new teams specifically we're seeing this season. We're seeing a lot of new players, which is the exciting aspect. You know,
That's a
SWAT
good
is
point.
filled with people who are completely new to league, as far as I'm aware. Mex has one season under their belt as Antrax last season, but not everybody on Mex is from Antrax. R2's a new team. FAM's been playing for a little while, but they just graduated out of like the 3v3 league, so they're experiencing 5v5 for kind of the first time. Grit has some new people on it. Emerald has some new, some old. I mean, it's just like there's so many new players this season that it's kind of thrown a wrench in the typical like, oh, there's a lot of new teams this season. I can't wait for it to be exactly the same as it has the past 5 seasons, you know? Like we're actually going to see a lot of differences, I think, this season.
It's like totally different this time.
Okay, well, be quiet.
Okay, my bad.
I, for one, am excited for every single match now that I can
Me too.
actually watch them and participate. All right. Well,
Yeah.
so those are some exciting matchups. Are we ready to look at some memes?
I know I
Ooh.
am.
How
Ooh.
are we going to fit in South of America, though?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Well, you should still name the episode, even though nobody will get it.
Yeah, nobody will get this. Okay.
Feed
It's
inside
like
that.
there's no easy way to put it in now because we're done talking about.
Goose is bad at geography. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
South
what is South
and every
America?
cast that Goose puts up.
Mhm.
We can put a little like America in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
I
I'll
just
just-
need to. I need to do
Did
a
I explain the
geography
joke?
lesson. Yes, you
Mm.
can explain the joke,
Okay.
Lobster.
So like I pointed out that there's not any South American teams in Dash League, and then Goose was like, but what about Mex and what's the other one? Well, it's ATX
ATX?
last season. Yeah, and it was like, that's North America. They're Mexican. Mexico is in North America. And it's like, but it's close enough. It's like south of America.
Yeah, South America.
Yeah.
the
How
whole
this joke, when, where, why, and how, will never be
It's
explained. Lost to
infinitely
time.
less funny when you retell the joke, but I think
Oh,
it got
yeah.
a kernel of what it was. But
Oh, no,
we're ready
I
to hop
know.
on to some actual memes.
So some actual memes. Whoa.
Yeah. There's some low caliber stuff here.
I think
All right,
South
all right.
America will catch on.
All right, here we go. Let's swap over to the memes. All right. So I think this. I don't know if we've seen this one. We're right out of the gate, the newest one. Here we go. Oh wait. Hold on. You might want to be able to see these. Hold on. Need to fix it so you can see these.
Do you also want audio or no?
Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna share the.
And then
There we
to
go.
record that audio.
Don't worry. It's all being recorded.
Editor, cut the last 5
I hope
minutes.
so.
There will be no mistakes. There's never
No
any mistakes when
Okay,
Goose
I'm
is around.
watching.
All right, here we
Okay.
go. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Oh crap! It's going. Oh no.
5, 4, 3, 2,
It's like a laugh track is playing.
Yeah, it's an in-person laugh track.
Yeah.
I love three. I think it's almost 4 years now. Old image of me. Yeah, there was a dude playing Clash Royale. He's a cool dude. I never met him. I never heard his name. All I do remember is that it made the noise of him losing one of his towers. He grimaced and he walked out of the room, and then I never saw him again. And sometimes I wake up in the morning, I'm like, who was that guy? Is he the main character, and am I just a side character in this guy's life?
I think you encountered a ghost.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do I need to blur his face out?
You can't tell
It's the
anything
back of
about
his
him.
head.
I mean,
It looks like just skin.
Well, he's wearing a hat, and
Is
I don't
he?
know. He's like a yeah.
What?
Do you not see? See
That
how
was hair.
well, there's,
It's
it's
like
like
the
well, there's like a little skin patch, so where he's wearing it backwards, or he's
Oh,
bald,
okay,
and then there's like
okay.
a receding hairline. I don't know, but I'm a generous person, so I'm gonna say it's a backwards cap and not this poor man's hair. Also, what a good shirt. I mean, orange. I like it pops out.
It's like
Mhm.
Kenny from South Park, like that type
Yeah.
of orange.
Very bright compared to the
Graphic code
hellhole
orange.
that is like the rest of this room of it just being white and brown.
It looks like you're in a backroom space, I'm gonna be honest. Bar the person and the furniture, this is like backroom level quality, and it just looks weird. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
off-putting.
and I looked dead inside because it was 5 a.m. in the morning on a
Ew.
military base, and I'd been in line for 2 hours, and the line was
that makes sense.
outside. It was outside, and it was like 44 degrees out, and yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
Sounds
say,
like a good
what time did they
experience.
open? What time was their opening time?
Like 4:30.
Okay, see, that was your first mistake. You should have been there at 4. Because by 4:15, the line was already out the door. I'm telling you from personal experience. Unfortunately, that is how they work. And then they work slow, so if you're not the first person in line, regardless of where you're at, it's going to be at least 30 minutes, looking at probably all day. This is an all-day experience.
I made the mistake of going the day an entire paint company was getting their drivers certified. So there was like 50 painters in front of me just waiting.
Yeah, and they've probably been there since 3:30. Unfortunate.
Yeah, in general, not a fan. But I think I could keep ranting for hours if we're going to move on.
I do. Well, here, hold on. I do want to. This is so funny, and I like. Just this. So funny.
That is pretty funny.
It was a sniper too, so it was instant.
Yeah.
Scan, no build up, just immediate.
Yeah.
F2P doing work right there.
It reminds me of the Transformers meme where it's like, yeah, we'll watch this. Starts to transform, and then he's just running away. That's what this is giving me.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what the next one is after Laz. Oh, and it's Crusader's reaction. I'm assuming his cat
No, that's
Why is he on the
considered.
ping pong table?
That's a
Take a
great
ride.
question.
Oh God.
Oh,
I love Buddy Holly. Weezer is objectively
but
the
that's
worst
a
band of all time.
meme.
I don't know.
I cannot,
I don't
cannot
know.
believe I
What's
just got
funny
Weezered.
about this?
I cannot believe I just got
It was 3
Weezered by
days to get
Hyperdash.
MMR out. It was 3 days late. I think that's the joke.
Oh,
You got Weezered. Yeah, I don't know why this is in here, but apparently it's a meme now.
This is hilarious. This is
Okay.
hilarious. My favorite one so far.
ha ha ha.
Yeah, it's almost like we. Oh, hi.
Oh.
What? What is this? Who is submitting these?
I can go check and personally call out whoever submitted this.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
I
this
wanna-
one.
Yeah,
This one's
I
pretty
This
good.
is the best one.
yeah.
Real quick,
I
before,
wanted
before
to.
we play this one, I just want to know what Kaisenat Save Us has to do with Hyperdash. That's just like if
Well, considering
just
the
lost.
Earth-destroying monster.
I feel like the real Da Vinci Code is the Earth destroying monster. That's like the one thing. Like, I don't. Kai's
Like
not. He's like a pop
Pac-Man.
culture guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Is-
So picture this. So at the end of the matches, when the screen goes to black, it's actually the monster eating the map.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, why is it
Huh.
dripping? I don't like that it drips.
It's dripping into space.
it's you gotta
eating
conserve
hairline.
energy. Oh no.
What gravity is pulling it, the like flesh downward?
Yeah, that's it. It's another bigger monster that's just
okay,
in
we
frame.
we can move on from this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was confused.
All right, this one's
Turn
really
the
good.
volume
This
up
one's
for
really-
this one.
Yeah.
Scream if you love
Hyperdash.
So good.
I love how everything makes sense in context. It's
Yeah.
amazing. All the movements make perfect sense in context. It's amazing.
The B haptics. I really want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Has anybody else tried this?
No.
Oh.
Like beating your
I'm
chest?
poor.
No, the B haptics.
I know. Oh great.
I would love to set up a B haptics fest though, where it's like, where instead of it like vibrating or whatever, it just straight up shocks you. I feel like that would be an experience. I would be way better at avoiding taking damage. I'll tell you that much. Wearing that long enough, you'd be the god of never taking damage. No one would
It's
be
just
able
a
to
bunch
kill
of
me.
little
I think
prods.
I think your skin would fall off eventually. If you got these,
Yeah, or
You'd also never play on Amsterdam or Sydney ever again.
Yeah, no, this would be like an exclusively San Jose, best Jose type thing, like best server.
Good callback.
Great
Okay.
call.
I don't know what you're discussing.
This will be so funny when it comes out.
Exclusively for us.
Who's
Well,
playing the
nine.
clarinet in the background? Who's doing that?
Oh, that's my sibling who's practicing, and apparently it's picking up through my mic because it's such a good mic.
No, it
get
sounds
them in
good. I
here.
was curious.
Get them in here.
Here's
Have them perform for DASHCAST.
Oh no,
Just
no,
like the
they're South of America. I can't get
just
them.
like the mariachi band.
No, not the mariachi band.
It is raining. Like the seven heavens are coming to kill me. So there's no mariachi band, unfortunately.
Yeah, this music is much more pleasant than the mariachi band.
That is
Just
true.
playing for 24 hours straight.
Oh, is it raining?
You know
You
what?
said it's raining where you're at, Laz?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
we're catching some of the sprinkles from you guys, I think, because it hasn't really started downpouring yet, but it's gonna downpour later tonight. So
It's been raining like all day for me, or most of the day. So
Ooh.
I think it's just
Hit it.
what?
Hitting it.
I can hear the flute in the background and like the little.
No, it's a
clarinet.
clarinet. It's a clarinet.
I don't. No, that's not a clarinet.
You uncultured swine.
All right,
I
now
didn't
we've got
even-
Jonius
Damn.
sleeping, taking a nap on the cart.
see, for those military folk out there, because he's in the military, I feel like I have to shout this out. That is E4 Mafia activities. That is exactly what I expect to see from someone fresh into the military. He's like E2. He isn't even E4 yet, and he's already living up to the name. Like, Good on you, Jonius.
Just spread eagle laying on the cart.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of the mood of anybody who has to do any work.
All right, this one's good. This is shouting out. Oh, why
John.
did you name? God.
Sugar?
Sugar, thank you. My brain just like stopped working. They're just shouting out Sugar's internet from last season or the season before.
Is a bucket. Dear God. There's more. No.
If for those of you who don't know, or are we explaining this or no, not explaining it? I forget.
Explaining this.
Okay, so Sugar used to live in a remote part of the country, and so his internet was terrible.
All the time. There was never any like leeway. Playing against him was like playing against a rubber band. It was something else.
Sugar loved it.
Just vibing to the clarinet.
Okay. Yo, we can move on to the next meme now.
You need to increase your mic gain, Lobster. I want to hear more.
Oh. Just no. Just deal with it.
All right, here we
I'll
go.
just have to keep talking.
We got AGL Black Gold being yelled at by a British person.
You're disrespecting me, bruv. My mistake, original gangster. No, this cannot be forgiven. Now empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose? And discard of your footwear as well. For what purpose? In fact, I am equipped to summon the one casually known as Little Travis on your buffoon self.
We all know what this is in reference to, right?
No, I don't
I
because
I didn't watch it.
I am a
You
millennial.
have got to be kidding me.
I didn't watch anything you sent.
Okay. All right. I'm not even gonna. I'll just post it for you guys later. I'm not even gonna try to explain. This one's got.
Oh. You
Okay,
gotta,
like-
you're our resident meme expert.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I remember correctly,
Or
this
Remy,
this specific video is in reference to a popular creator, I think, maybe, or just maybe it was some random person, I forget. But they made a video that we can't outplay on stream because it's got some suggestive content within the video. But this is a like posh British take on that meme, which sounds really stupid because I'm explaining it. But if you had watched it previous, you would have found this video at least mildly amusing. But now if you have to go look for it, it's not going to be as funny at all. But
Okay, in
yeah,
my
it's just from
experience,
some viral meme.
if you explain the meme more, it'll increase in funniness exponentially. So just keep explaining it.
My fault, OG.
Eventually-
My fault.
Eventually, it'll get more funny. Moving on. Do not listen to the clarinet.
Go
Disrespecting me, bruv. My mistake, original gangster. No, this cannot be forgiven. Now empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose? And discard of your footwear as well. For what purpose? In fact, I am equipped to summon the one casually known as Little Travis on your buffoon self.
Okay, so I'm gonna need Laz to explain this because I never played with Other.
Everybody has said Other had bad internet for like 55 years since the beginning of time. Didn't matter who was on the team, who was playing, it was Other had bad internet. So, you know.
It's true. I played against
Thank you.
Other. There.
It
Yeah,
is
no,
true.
I get it.
Yeah, a great insight from the clarinet, by the way. I really understand
No!
what's going on.
No!
So- The person we made fun of has moved on from Goose to Lobster. Is it going to go to Humbles next?
I'm used to it.
Hey, for what purpose? For what purpose?
That's a good point.
All right, next one.
Watch this.
Oh my god.
What the sh? Where'd you come from?
Somebody
You've
come
been
back.
hiding back there.
Sometimes my genius is. It's almost frightening.
So defeated. It was such a sad moment.
This is my favorite. Like, this needs to be a soundbite. Hold on. Why is my computer review?
Oh
It's very funny.
It comes out very clear.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so who is this again?
It's a little owl.
Little Owl.
Little owl.
Is Little Owl in Dash League DLU?
Yep. Let me just check what team they're on, but otherwise, do you?
What's the name? I haven't played against them a whole lot, but I do recognize the name.
What? Just gotta scroll. Yeah, they're Captain of Hope.
Awesome.
Ah.
Awesome. Little Owl, reach out. We want to talk.
What? That sounds
We need-
ominous.
We need to have a conversation.
We need to have a
What?
conversation.
No. No, that person right there is so sad.
What the shit?
He's just chilling. He was just chilling, dude. And then he got
Yeah.
removed.
Removed.
Let's go clarinet. Oh, hit it.
What the shit? Where'd you come from?
Where'd you come from?
Sounds in this clip. He's just like, ooh.
Sometimes my genius is... It's almost frightening.
Oh, taking back the hate to Goose.
Spaghetti takes out Jaded. Okay, I have to explain this because
No, you don't.
look,
Yes,
No, you
yes,
don't.
you do.
No, you don't.
Look.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
okay, so my goose brain
Why not?
saw Jaded right here and then looked down and saw Spaghetti, and I was trying to commentate too quickly, and oh look, Other. Wait, did I play against Other? I don't know.
No, you just
That's why you messed it up, because their ping was bad and it like messed your brainwaves up.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fair.
Exactly. So I said Spaghetti takes out Jaded, and now it's become a meme. Spaghetti takes out Jaded. All right, next. Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're
I think
back.
we reached the end.
Oh, no more memes.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, that's all of them.
We'll
Oh,
get
wait,
some
wait,
more.
wait.
Oh, no. There's one more.
Well, there's a very special
Out of
meme
drill.
that can't be shown on this
Eric.
cast that Goose wrongfully took down. But
Yeah. Wait, what? No. Rightfully took down.
wrongfully.
No, he rightfully get down. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
So
Like
I
the
think.
clarinet is in the background.
No. You can't reference it. It's gone.
I still need the clarinet.
I'm gonna have to push to talk because you're really getting on my last nerve here, Laz.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I think we're ready to head out here.
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, that was a great discussion of some memes. We'll have some more next time. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we sign off?
How did the bot sims go, by the way?
Oh, it's great. I got the house built, and
Ooh.
you'll be able to see it in the full episode of DashCast once it's all
Yeah,
over.
what are the people gonna vote
What is
on?
happening? What is
Yeah.
happening?
Okay, so nothing's happened yet. I just built the house, and basically, here, you know what? Let's do it this way.
Special preview, sneak peek.
Well, everybody's
Oh.
gonna see it already in the DashCast, but you guys haven't.
Yeah, but
Let's-
I want to see it firster.
yeah, hold
And the
on.
clarinet.
No, Laz.
All right, give me-
No, I'm done. I'm.
Give me 3 seconds and I'll get this up. If you start counting, I will be so mad.
2,
Okay.
1.
All right,
Go.
hold on. All right, hold on.
My kitty is here.
Oh. Kitty cam?
No kitty cam. I'm sorry. Kitty cam after DashCast is done being recorded, maybe.
That's a good
All right,
point.
can you still see VLC?
What?
Can you still see
Was
VLC?
it what now?
What is VLC?
The media player on my, like on my stream.
Virtual currency language? Like,
No.
Very
All we see
charming.
is Scream If You Love Hyperdash and LeBron looking like LeBron.
Hold on. All right.
well, I'd be
hold on.
concerned if he wasn't.
Yeah, who else would LeBron look like?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
A
hold on.
child, maybe?
Oh, because I have 2 VLCs up. That's why. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's because you're
Gosh.
doing it wrong.
All right, hold on. All right, so
Holding on.
here
Okay.
is the Dash League Gamer house. I'm gonna
Looks-
turn the volume down
Interesting
because
wall pattern.
no, okay. So
Oh, okay. That's an
So
intro.
trippy looking.
all right, so we've got the outside here.
What in God's name have you created?
This is the freaking mansion.
It's the Sims 1.
Oh my god.
This is
Oh
what
my
I spent
god.
a lot of time on. And it's fully
How
furnished
much
and everything.
time? Oh my gosh.
A few hours. Okay, so we've got like this
That's
nice
it?
entryway, you know. Got the entryway
Uh-huh.
with the double stairs.
Yeah.
We got South America
Also-
in the bottom right.
Also,
Oh
I'm
yeah, South of America.
okay, all right.
A
And
funny
also I'm
reference.
everybody watching
So-
this is
so
going to
funny.
be seeing this for the second time because I'm already going to
Okay.
have it in DashCast.
Well,
But
they're just gonna see South of America twice.
yes, of course. We've got the streaming room right here, where we can stream all of our content. We've also got. Oh, hold on! I gotta.
Times 2, or
Oh, there it
just,
is.
like,
There's
different
the
names?
void room.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. It had to load in.
The void
What?
room. We don't talk about what happens in the void room. Anyways, over here. There's the living
I
room.
love how ugly it is. The zebra carpet. The
We've
zebra
got all
carpet.
the headsets and the TV watching room.
What is the
enough-
hibernation pod in the bottom right? What is that?
That's like one of those egg chairs.
Or
But look
if
at
you
what,
want
the
to
wall?
be, that's the timeout zone where I go when I'm.
That's okay.
Too much
Well,
Fahrenheit.
to be
Now
fair,
this one is
to be
crazy.
fair,
Oh.
in The Sims 1, you can't have things facing diagonally. They can only face like one direction. So I decided to face it towards the doorway. I don't-
I see. So the
Oh.
security guard. Got it.
yes.
Yeah. For maximum awkwardness.
Then we've got the regular kitchen and dining room over here. all
as
of this-
opposed to the irregular kitchen and dining room.
all of this is subject to change in the future. When people vote, I want to have people say in the comments like what they want to happen, and I will do.
Is that hot tub right next to the pool? It's
Yeah, there's a hot tub next to the pool.
it's oblong. It's not a sphere. It's a circle.
Blame
Well-
The Sims 1.
Goose, how many weeks until we put all the Sims into the pool and then remove the ladder?
That'll
What
be
is
the
ETA on that?
that'll be the
the end.
last that'll be the last week. Oh, and
Oh,
here's
that'll
the
be
second
Sims
floor.
finale?
Oh, but aren't we saving the Sims house for like DashCast season 3 or?
I mean, we can continue it. Maybe
Oh,
it'll
we
be
can
a
do
second
Sims
one.
2.
Yeah.
We can do Sims 2.
Oh yeah,
with the
Sims
three.
2. Yeah, that
So
makes
this
sense.
is this is the upstairs with all the bedrooms.
Oh, hit it.
And
Fair
then we've got this middle
the
room.
heck is this?
The middle room is the club. It's the club where everybody can go and dance and play.
I was referring
arcade
to
games.
the 2 rooms on the left.
Oh,
but
those are just bedrooms.
they don't look like them.
It looks like a massage parlor to me.
Yeah.
They're bots. They don't need to be massaged. They just need
Why is there a
entertainment.
bathroom door? Like,
That's
why,
a
why is it
great
gendered?
point.
Why is it gendered?
Yeah.
Just
Come on.
in case any humans ever come to visit.
What?
When we throw a bot
You're
house
here
party.
first. You heard it here first. Sims are not humans.
Well, no. They're gonna be bots.
Robots
from,
are not
from
humans.
Hyperdash.
I see. Okay.
That's the whole point of this. It's the Dash League Gamer Mansion hype house.
Sorry, I stepped away. I stepped away for a second because I had to go do something. I'm sorry.
I love the garden.
Yes.
So
I took a lot of time to
course.
put all these bushes out here.
imagine if it's asymmetrical. Is it asymmetrical?
Why is there only windows on one side of the house?
Well, because that's
Oh,
where
that's a great point.
that's where the streaming room is. Like, I don't want to. You can't have
You
windows.
don't want
in your
natural
streaming room.
light?
No,
You can't
not
do
in.
natural light for a stream, guys. Calm down.
And then the
alright?
void room can't have any windows because if it had windows, it would escape.
True. This is true. I can't argue
Wait,
with
but it
this
has
logic.
the door, right?
Yeah,
The
but
door's lockable.
yeah, and you can go in and out
A
fast.
crack under the door.
Can you
Wait.
not lock a window?
Maybe okay, so maybe no,
That's a
you
good
can't lock a
point.
window in The Sims 1. I don't think. Maybe I
Oh.
need to put like an airlock in the void room.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because it looks like some of it's escaping already.
Oops.
You wanna make sure it doesn't escape, because who knows what would happen. Wink, wink.
All
Let's
right.
make it happen.
We're
This has
burning
been an
out
awesome
here.
preview. Yeah, I was gonna say this has been an awesome preview for us anyway.
Yeah. Well, vote in the comments what you want to see happen in the Dash League Hype House.
Can I vote?
Yeah, or just post a comment. Anybody can.
Oh wow.
Next episode of DashCast, we will have the bots in there actually living it up, but I wanted to have like a little preview episode where we show off
Tour?
the house. Yeah. Without any shenanigans going on. Because I'm assuming the house will burn down at one point.
What?
There are no there are no fire alarms. There's no burglar alarms. So you're gonna get robbed, and the house probably will burn down.
That was so loud for me. I'm scared.
And we will end on the note of arson. Good luck with Cycle 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully your house doesn't burn down. I would feel bad. But anyways, you ready to take us out, Goose?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on DashCast. I've been Goose. I've been joined by Humbles, Lobster, and Lazarus, otherwise known as the Drink.
Featuring the clarinet.
Featuring the clarinet.
All done. You lost in the timeout chair.
Chat in the comments. Do you want to hear more clarinet? Yes or no?
Chat.
Can I comment? Because
No.
oh darn.
All right. Well, we'll
All right.
see you next time on DashCast. Later, everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.